Hey guys, Mr. Simonini here. This video is about homework A, which is beginning this section of CLS 6C, which is solving quadratics. Really, the biggest thing that you have to get from this homework assignment, and a lot of it's just review, is this idea right here, is that x-intercepts are the same thing as solutions with quadratics. So that's going to be a really important rule for you to understand throughout this week and the next couple of weeks. Is this rule right here, x-intercepts are solutions. Now you might see some other words as well throughout the time. X-intercept solutions, roots, again, they're going to have the same meaning whenever you see roots or zeros. Whenever you see those words just mean solutions, and at the end of the day, they're x-intercepts. Also really important to remember too, if x-intercepts, the letter that is 0 is y. So whenever you're finding an x-intercept of a function, remember the y-coordinate is going to be 0. That's going to be an important rule for future problems too. I'm just going to do this first one with you. You can do it on the homework, follow along, and then you're going to just have to do these bottom two problems. But you're basically just completing each little, little chart right here. So if you look here, this is the function, x plus 2 squared minus 4. And I ask you, how many solutions are there? In other words, how many x-intercepts are there? Well, you look, there's one there, and there's one there. So there are two solutions. What are the solutions? So the solutions in this case is x equals negative 4, because that's where it crosses the x-axis, and x equals 0, which is the other spot where it crosses. Hopefully that's pretty straightforward. How many times does the parabola cross the x-axis? In other words, how many x-intercepts are there? In this case, it crosses it 2 times. Where does it cross it? Again, it's just really repeating right here. X is negative 4, x is 0. Write them as ordered pairs, meaning x comma y. So remember, y is always 0. And then my two answers was negative 4 and 0, 0. And then you're just answering the basic graphing questions that you always get with this. The vertex, again, in this case, the bottom of the hill, being negative 2 to negative 4. Axis of symmetry is x of vertex, remember. It's a line that splits the quadratic in half, which is the vertical line in this case, and it's always the x of the vertex, so it'll be x equals negative 2. Max or mid, since it's opening up, this is going to be a mid. Domain here is going to be negative infinity, positive infinity, and since this is opening up, remember that means it's going to be y, your bottom y to infinity. So in this case, it's going to be negative 4 to infinity. Hopefully today's assignment is pretty straightforward. Again, it's just review of graphing, answering the graphing questions, and really getting down that x-intercepts are solutions. That's really important to understand. Heads up, remember for the range for the second one, remember since opening down, it's going to be negative infinity to your y or vertex like that. And then remember, this will be a max since this one is opening down. So just, again, some tips for that. Again, you're just completing this homework assignment. You're doing, again, I want you still doing the top, doing this middle problem, and then doing this bottom problem. Anyways, my answer key's on the Schoology page. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.